As I appear before you today, I can say confidently that your United States Transportation Command stands ready to deliver our nation's objectives anywhere and anytime. We do this in two ways. We can provide an immediate force tonight through the use of our airlift and air refueling fleets, and we can provide that decisive force when needed through the use of our strategic sea lift and surface assets. You see evidence of this every single time you read or watch the news. When North Korea increased its provocation of our Pacific allies, America responded with assistance. U.S. TRANSCOM delivered that assistance in the form of missile defense systems, personnel, and support equipment flying 3,000 miles within a matter of hours. When you read about America's brigade combat teams rolling through Europe, it was U.S. TRANSCOM's ability to provide a decisive force to reassure our European allies. When America needed B-2 stealth bombers to fly 11,000 miles from Missouri to Libya and back to deliver over 100 precision weapons, our air refuelers got them there. From national disasters to epidemics to acts of war, the men and women of U.S. TRANSCOM are standing ready to deliver this nation's aid, assistance, and hope to a world in need. These missions must execute seamlessly and without fail. All the while, these great professionals quietly manage a myriad of daily tasks around the globe which most Americans will never hear or read about. It takes, I believe, great diligence, skill, and innovation to provide that kind of readiness for America. And since 1987, nearly 30 years now, the men and women of U.S. TRANSCOM have never let this nation down. I am proud to serve next to them, and I say with confidence that our organization is ready to respond when our nation calls. Now, I have great confidence, but my confidence comes, however, it's not without concern. The environment we operate in today is increasingly complex, and we expect future adversaries will be more versatile and more dynamic, forcing us to adapt, change, and evolve. Furthermore, as Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, General Joe Dunford, laid out in his vision for our future, we are viewing potential adversaries through a trans-regional, multi-domain, and multifunctional lens. Properly understanding the potential threats from China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, as well as worldwide global violent extremists in the global context is of utmost concern, and it is a concern for our national security. In each of these scenarios, I believe logistics plays a critical but often overlooked role. Today, U.S. TRANSCOM is critically examining how we execute our logistics mission in the contested environments of the future, a space we haven't had to operate in, at least logistically, for a very, very long time. We are exercising in wargaming scenarios, forcing planners to account for transportation's vital role and potential loss. Earlier this year, U.S. TRANSCOM held its first ever contested environment wargame, imagining a scenario where we didn't, hard to believe, dominate the skies or own every line of communication. This wargame uncovered a surprising amount of lessons learned, which we've already started absorbing into our tactics, techniques, and procedures accordingly. I'm also concerned about our national strategic sea lift capability. A delay in recapitalizing our military sea lift fleet creates risk in our ability to deploy forces across the globe. These concerns are compounded further by merchant mariner shortages and the reduction of U.S.-flagged vessels. Today, our resources make us capable of meeting today's logistics needs. However, if we don't take action soon, many of our military sea lift command vessels will begin to age out by 2026. A significant portion of the DoD's wartime cargo capability moves on these ships. My final concern is one that runs throughout our operations and no doubt concerns us all: the cyber threat. We aren't the only government agency to face these threats, but U.S. TRANSCOM has a unique problem set. Unlike other combatant commands, commercial industry plays a vital role in how we accomplish our mission. The DoD's information network is relatively secure, but how do we guarantee the security of military data on commercial systems? In short, we operate in an ambiguous seam between DoD and DHS. Our mission includes both .mil and .com domains. We are accelerating several initiatives and also are thinking to help try to close that gap between DoD and DHS.